Back to another episode of the Sports Stops podcast. On this week's episode, we're going to discuss some trades that happened. What was it? 2 weeks ago? Week ago?
No, last week,
Last
week
week.
and a half. Yeah,
Yeah. So we'll highlight some of those and then continue our NFL division previews.
cool.
Come chill with us in the Sports Lounge.
So I think the only trade that matters because it feels like it is Skubal to the Dodgers. Unfortunately, the Dodgers gave up. Essentially, you have the McDonald's shirt on. They basically gave up a Happy Meal and like a large fry for Skubal. So I don't know. The only takeaway I have is that there's not going to be baseball, at least for the start of next season, like at
Yeah, I
all.
can see that. I just, you know, before I even get started on my take, do you think people hate the Yankees as much as they hate the Dodgers?
No, I
You
mean
think,
they did.
think it's
They
shifted?
It's shifted because you guys do the same thing every single year. You just make the playoffs, and you're basically the Bills right now.
Okay. All right. Let me get to my. That is crazy. You
Oh, you
can't.
know what? You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. You're not the Bills. You're the Cowboys. You used to be really good, and now you're just like
All right.
okay.
I kind of set myself up for that one as like a to you. Yeah. I don't know why. Okay.
Do people still hate the Yankee? I mean, I do, but like,
Yeah, but we haven't done it. Oh, whatever.
you're right. You haven't.
Let's get back to the topic at hand. The Dodgers and what they have continued to do. Yes, it's bad for baseball, but man, I wish my team did something. It didn't make sense for us to go after Scooble, but like I wish we had that type of like energy to go for, the top guys because who cares? Like we know, like you said, it's going to be a lockout this coming season or after the season. So like, why be scared to go all in? That's what I respect about the Dodgers. Well, one, they have money to, but then also it's just they just somehow are able to just defer the money, which doesn't make any sense to me. I still don't understand how you can have a sport where you defer that much money. Yeah, it's a problem.
Well, so like one big factor after listening to a bunch of different things is that the Dodgers have like a different TV deal
They do.
after something happened a couple years ago. Whatever it is, they have a different TV deal
They make a
than
lot of money. Yeah,
every other team.
yeah,
So now they don't have to like pay into the it's like the big pool that all the teams pay into. They don't have to pay into it nearly as much as like the Yankees do.
yeah.
So
They know
like
what they're doing.
I mean, it's smart on their end. It's wildly unfair to every other team, but like
But is it though? Is it
yes.
fair? Because aren't all these people millionaires, close to billionaires? I'm sure. If you own an MLB team, you got to have it.
Yes, but like it doesn't hurt the Dodgers. They're also like a group. It's not just one owner.
Oh yeah,
They're a group of dudes. Like it hurts your pockets way less than it would hurt like
but look,
Steinbrenner's pockets.
I saw we just signed a deal or agreed to a deal with this company called Apollo for like 2.8 billion. I think it was. Like they're gonna give us some finances and then they get a seat at the table, but we still have ownership like the Steinbrenners. But again, off topic. I don't know. It's like multifaceted. Like it's like an onion. You gotta peel off the layers. One, I don't feel any animosity towards Terry Scoobel. I just want to get that out the way. It's not his fault. He's on the Dodgers. The Dodgers.
It is
I
his
don't
fault.
like. No, it's not. It's not his fault.
Yes, it is. He basically said he was going to sign there no matter what after the season anyway.
That's after this season. But the Tigers is what
You
my
don't think he told the
Tigers.
Tigers?
The Tigers is where my biggest gripe is. Also,
Okay.
because they made the trade what Saturday.
Yeah.
The trade
They didn't
deadline was
even
on Monday.
wait for the deadline.
That's what I'm saying. The trade deadline was on Monday. You could have what a desperate team may have wanted to give you for him. Secondly, I just feel as though the Dodgers, it was expected that they were going to go for him. So I wasn't shocked. Honestly, I was not shocked.
I was just disappointed.
I was disappointed, annoyed. The other part is we have a bigger issue. It's not just the Dodgers, it's that other teams are not trying to spend money. That's the biggest part. Like you got like you don't you guys rank second in payroll?
Yeah, we're dog shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you guys are at least willing to spend. Some what? Some players are paying, or some teams are paying their players less than like an average NBA contract. So like
The
the
Marlins.
Marlins, yeah, exactly. So like yes, I hate the Dodgers because they beat us in the World Series. If they didn't, I would not care about them. I would, you know, I would not care about them. I don't have to play them unless it's in the World Series. And then the other part is I understand why teams didn't try to go for Skubal because if he's just going to go to the Dodgers, like you said, what's the point of giving up our prospects for him?
Well, and it's also like when you read all the different things that people like reporters put out there and stuff, it sounds like the Tigers on Saturday morning basically called the Dodgers and were like, "We want to make this deal with you. Like, let's make a deal." Basically, not even letting the other teams send a better offer. They were pretty much just like, this guy, and yeah, that guy. Let's go. Meanwhile, they were asking from the Brewers. I saw like a couple of like of their higher ranked prospects from. So it's like I- it's just a little fish in me. Like, why are you cutting the Dodgers a deal instead of making? Everyone says the Dodgers farm system is so great. Why
Yeah,
don't you get their best dudes for the
yeah.
best pitching? Like, it
Just
makes no
like
sense.
talking about best guys, I know. Well, I'll highlight this real quick. Red Sox trade for Adley Rushman from the Orioles.
Mm.
Adley's been hurt most of this season, and he hasn't been played to the level that he was drafted. One, they gave up three of their top five prospects for a guy who they have like a year and a half of control. So why didn't teams do that for Skubal when, if especially if you're a playoff team like the Rays, give what you can because this is probably your best shot to win the championship.
Well, my thing is, I don't think they were given the chance.
Well,
Like,
yes, no, I understand, but you said they didn't get prospects from the Dodgers. That's what I'm saying. Like the Red Sox tried to go all in for Adley. They gave their what top two, say 3 and 5 prospect for
well, I
Adley.
know.
So it's like yes, it's like I said, it's an onion. You got to peel it back. Tigers, baseball, the other owners. It is just a mess. How many games do you think they play next year?
Mm, if they play, probably like the COVID season, like
Hello, you there? I say 60. Are you talking? I cannot hear you. That's the beauty of technology, folks. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But no, I cannot hear you. We're gonna keep the train rolling. Keep the train rolling. All right, so now we're gonna go into our NFL division previews. No, can you hear me? Okay. Try to leave and come back. All right, Chris will be back. So first, we're gonna start with the AFC East. Now, AFC East, you could call it the AFC least. One of those divisions last year that it kind of wasn't that great. Now you had the Bills and the Patriots, obviously the top two teams. They're always going to be there. And you had the Dolphins, and the Jets. Patriots. The narrative all season was they had a what an easy schedule. They had, I think they finished in last place or something like that the year before, so that's why they had an easy schedule. They finished 14-3. They played a lot of teams that weren't really competitive, I'd say. Um, so they played. Let me pull the schedule real quick. I mean, they beat the Panthers. They beat the Dolphins. Dolphins didn't end up being good. They lost to the Raiders. So
Can you hear me now?
yeah, like the Verizon commercials.
What?
Remember that guy in the Verizon commercial? Be like, "Can you hear me now?"
Oh yeah.
So I'll fill you in. I was going over the Patriots' schedule and how they played. An easy schedule. I'm going over the teams they beat.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I mean, the first game of the year they lost to the Raiders, and we saw how bad the Raiders turned out to be.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy looking back.
But yeah, the teams they beat: Dolphins, Panthers. They beat the Bills, beat the Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Buccaneers, Jets, Bengals, Giants, Ravens at the end of the year, and then Jets and Patriots or sorry, Jets and Dolphins at the end of the year.
Was Lamar there? I forget that game.
That December game, let me check box score. Lamar was back, but he was 7 of 10 passing.
Hmm. Oh, people comment about that.
He was 7 of 10 passing. They ran the rock that game. Derrick Henry had 18 for like 128.
Oof. Okay. So, what's your record prediction, Patriots?
I just want to say, I don't really look. They got better on offense. They got AJ Dobbs, another year of Travion Henderson. So they have gotten better. I think defense, they also got some players too, but I'm gonna say some regression is gonna happen. Got them 12-5. See them win. I can see them between 10 and 12 wins.
I feel the same. I think that they're like a good 11-win team because really you can never count on it.
Yeah,
But they should win 3 out of 4 against the Jets and Dolphins, if not 4 out of 4.
yeah,
They'll probably split with Buffalo. So that's 4 or 5 wins right there.
yep,
Um, and then I think they could win 5 of the remaining like 13 games,
yeah.
or however many games it is. Um, no, I think they'll be. They may not have a better record than last year, but I think that they'll just be better because AJ Brown is better than Keishon Booty as their one, or whoever, I forget who their one.
Well,
Diggs.
yeah,
He's better than Diggs was. It's
yeah.
just
But will he? Because Diggs was pretty like he didn't cause any.
no, and that's rare for him.
Yeah, at least in the locker room that we heard, he caused issues off the field. But I think AJ Brown is gonna be good. He's back with
Well,
the coach.
I think it depends if they feed him or not. That's his
Yeah,
whole complaint. They were winning Super Bowls and he was angry because
yeah.
they weren't throwing him the ball 10 times a game.
You're right about that.
So I mean, I think that they'll win 11 games. I don't know that they're going to be like the Super Bowl team again, but I think that they'll definitely win 11 games. That's my prediction. 11-6.
So the team that finished in second was the Bills. What do you think about their outlook?
Okay. So their big moves, they fired McDermott, hired their OC, Joe Brady,
Yep,
as the new coach. So the offense should stay the same,
yep.
and they added DJ Moore. I I think DJ Moore is going to be a bust this year. I don't. I just DJ Moore. I don't know. He's always like
How does DJ?
fine. I just don't think he's like an elite receiver ever. And that could just be because he burns me in fantasy every single time I pick
You're
him.
a little, you're a little scorned. A little scorned there.
Yeah, but like he's not. He's not AJ Brown in his own division. You know,
You
like
think can he replicate what Diggs did when he first got there? I think Diggs was a
no,
though.
no. Diggs was he changed Josh Allen. I don't think DJ Moore is changing. I
Well, no,
think
Josh
DJ
Allen who
Moore.
he is. He's MVP level. That's him. But do you think like DJ Moore will improve the other guys? DJ Moore is a good receiver, but are you saying he's not a one? He's more of a two. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, is he going to improve the other guys? Who? Keon Coleman? He stinks. James Cook is he led the league in rushing. I think they're going to try and replicate that.
Forget
Like give it to
here.
Cook. Shakir, he's a listen. He's a great slot guy, but
The
is
only
that
thing
gonna?
that he did.
No. Look, I know they have those two tight ends. I think they're fine. I don't think they're like. I don't think who's a good tight end for of like a young one. I think even Colson Loveland is better than Dalton Kincaid already after one season.
Question: Tyler Warner needs too.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Look, here's what I'm going to say about the Bills. You had similar thoughts about had thoughts about Lamar last week, 2 weeks ago. Josh Allen got McDermott fired. He did. No, you saw the way he played in that playoff game.
He did, but I'm gonna push back.
Oh,
Do you remember it was like 2 seasons ago? McDermott was running DeMar Hamlin on a fake punt against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game.
what does that to do with anything?
You lost the championship. Like I don't. I think his decision. Don't get me wrong. Josh
Oh,
Allen
Josh Allen is
totally.
the
He
reason.
totally lost that Denver game. I'll give you that. He totally lost by himself that Denver game. Totally. So yes, he did get him fired,
Yeah.
but like I think that was a more deserving fire.
So you think that because you think just because John Harbaugh has one Super Bowl almost 20 years ago, you think his was less deserving when the same guy, Josh Allen, is doing the same kind of things Lamar does, chokes.
Well,
Besides that, a couple of years he didn't choke. It was just, he got outplayed by the Chiefs. But at least recent years, he hasn't stepped to the level that we all think he should be at.
well, he gets outplayed by the Chiefs. That's on
Yeah, but the
Harp
Chiefs
or
haven't been the Chiefs for like 2, 3 seasons now.
yeah. Who they played? Not last year. Year before. Was it? That was the Chiefs.
They lost to the Bengals one year. And I don't know. If you're supposed to be Superman, you should be beating these teams. That's all I gotta say.
I agree. Look. I think DJ Moore is gonna help. I think maybe you just need like a new decision maker with the new head coach.
How many wins?
But hmm,
How many wins? Had 12 last year.
I think 10 or 11. I don't think they improve.
I don't think so either. I really don't. I really do not.
I do agree. Look, I do agree. Josh Allen in that Denver game totally got McDermott fired. But there were other
Should have won that game
games.
too. They should have won that game.
They should have. They should have. But there were other factors, I think, into McDermott. But again, like coming from my team wins 4 games a season, if we ever get to a point where winning 12 games and losing a playoff game every single year, we're like, ugh, we need to fire that guy. Let me know. because I would like to just get to that point.
So another team that fired their coach, the Dolphins, they finished 7-10.
Mm.
They have they're a completely different team. Completely different team besides Devon Achane. New
Yeah,
quarterback
yeah.
traded Waddle to what, Denver.
Hmm.
Tyreek broke his legs in multiple positions.
Yeah.
Um, they got rid of Bradley Chubb. He's in Buffalo now. Um, honestly, I can't tell you much about this team. I really they got Malik Willis, got rid of Tua. Uh, I I I think this team is going to like have one of the worst records in the NFL, probably 3 wins. I don't even want to stay too much time on this team. They're trash.
Yeah, there's not too much to say. They traded away everyone or just straight up cut them. Um, they're trying to get their next quarterback
Oh yeah,
next
100%.
season.
Malik
So,
Willis is a bridge. They're not
oh yeah,
paid him. They gave him good money, what, like 20 a year or something like that. But yeah, he's not.
I say 4 wins. That's I think that's their ceiling. I think their floor is 2. That's it.
Think their ceiling is 3. So, I mean, we're kind of around the same thing. It's
Yeah,
kind of hard for a team to not win a game,
it
but
is.
it could be a candidate for to not win a game.
I mean, look at the Raiders. They beat the AFC champs week 1.
Yeah, that's true. Anything can happen any given Sunday. All right, last team in the AFC least is the Jets. Also, I just want to say this division is actually like mid. It's not. I
Oh
don't.
yeah,
I'm not a fan of. I like payment or
he came back. I didn't know he came back.
I like Drake May. I like Josh Allen. But besides that, their teams don't really do it for me. I want to see what the Patriots actually do. The Bills, they're
Same old.
yeah. All right, the Jets finished 3-14 last year. Paid Brees, got what, 2 first-round picks thanks to us, and did they have three? They
Cowboys.
have 3. Yeah,
They have
yeah, three
3.
first-round picks. Yeah, thanks to us and the Cowboys. Um, I think they got a lot better.
I think they got a lot better. They got they drafted tight end Sadiq in the first round. They drafted Cooper in the first round, receiver. Who else did they draft?
Right, the Texas Tech guy, the DN, I think.
Oh, no, what's his face? I know who it is. It'll come to me eventually.
It's not defense. He is defense, right?
Yeah, he is.
Forget his name.
What is his? Oh, David Bailey. David Bailey.
He was Texas Tech, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say the Jets are gonna be anywhere between 7 and 10 wins, yo. I kind of like what they're building. I like what they're look. I know for Jets, they probably don't want to win that many games because they have our first-round pick next year. They maybe have the Dallas Cowboys one also. They may have 3 again. So it's in their best interest to get a quarterback next draft. I like their players on offense. Their line's better. The defense needs to get a pick. They need to do that. But I kind of like what they're building. I like what they're building. Maybe I'm off 7-10 right now. Maybe that's next year. But I just like what the Jets are actually building for the first time in a long time.
I. It's crazy, but I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of feeling them. Like, look, don't get me wrong. One Geno Smith injury, or if he plays like last season,
Yeah.
they're going to be just as bad as Miami. But
I need to see their QB depth because I have no idea who they're
oh,
backing.
if Geno's hurt, that's it. The season's over.
Oh, they got Cade Klubnik,
Yeah. So
Bailey Zappi.
yeah.
Yeah, Gino, you gotta stay healthy all season, bro.
But look, I mean, the Jets line is pretty solid. Like last year, I think their O line was the best unit on their whole team. Um, Garrett Wilson's going to be healthy.
Yep.
You have a new wide receiver aside from Wilson.
Don't forget
Sadiq.
AD Mitchell. AD Mitchell from us last year. He actually showed he could catch the ball.
I know you guys rage traded him.
Yeah,
Um, they keep talking about getting Brees more involved in the passing game.
that's crazy.
Sadiq, he's gonna be hurt, but like he'll come later on in the year. I'm sure he'll finish strong.
Yeah,
Um,
out of college. I think he's gonna be really nice.
look, I don't think 10 wins. I think they're a 7 win team. If
Yeah.
Gino doesn't, it really all banks on Gino. If Gino plays good, 7 wins. If Gino is bad, or even if he's hurt, they I think could win 4.
See that?
Because like I like what they're building, I like all the players, but if you're starting Cade Klubnik or Bailey Zapp, you lose.
Yeah.
You lose against any team not named Miami.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. All right.
So
Switch to a division that was honestly one of the best. One of the
let's start at the bottom here. We
yeah,
can't
yeah, yeah.
finish with,
Yeah, you're
with
right. You're right.
this next team.
Let's spend more time on the good teams. All right.
Yeah.
Cardinals, 3-14. Got rid of Kyler. Still have Marv. Maybe he
The
can
real one is Michael Wilson.
he's better than Marv.
He is.
Better than Marv. They signed Jacoby, gave him a little extra money, right? Something like that. Extension or
Yeah.
something. Uh,
Yeah, they gave him some more. Yeah.
yeah. They got Trey McBride still. Drafted Julian Love, the running back out of Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur Beck is the backup.
Sid the Sloth, the backup.
Hey, Jacoby, just watch out for me. I may be on your tail.
Uh, they're gonna be so bad. They're gonna
How
be
many
so
wins?
bad. I struggle to say 3 because it's really
Improve.
2.
Do they improve?
No,
So
no,
3.
3.
I'm gonna say 3 to
That's
5.
no. They're not getting a 5, buddy. I think 3 is the max.
I think you're right.
Like,
49.
look,
Oh, are you
if
going? No. Go.
I just want to say one more thing though.
Yeah, yeah,
I think it's very similar to what the Giants did with Saquon, and that did not work out for them clearly.
yeah. They're in the
And I
market for a quarterback next year. We know that.
yeah, I don't trust them to even build around. Like, yeah, forget it. Move on. They're terrible. They're gonna be terrible.
Hey, you wanted to add a little bit more to
No,
the
I know. I know.
all right. 49ers, 12-5, they finished. They got a lot of people hurt.
That electric factory. Wait a minute. Yeah, that electric factory.
The
I was
substation.
making sure.
Yeah, the substation, man. I didn't what was it last year or the year before they started talking about it? I didn't think it was true. At this point, it's just like, oh, this is
Dude,
too,
there's
too
there's a
too
Twitter
real.
account who responds to the 49ers injury report every day, and it's he made his profile picture the substation and goes zap zap.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
uh,
I
I
think
mean,
they got Mike Evans, right?
I got Big Mike, but Big Mike is
Already hurt.
he's already hurt.
Yeah,
He's nearing the end. This is probably his last contract.
yeah. So
I mean, they signed Debo too because Brandon
all right.
Ayuk for some reason pulled an AB very early into his career.
At least he hasn't shown
Um,
himself to anyone. It's a good thing.
yet,
Yeah.
yet
Ricky Pearsall got hurt.
again, not from a bullet wound.
Yeah.
He
Dude,
came back quicker from the bullet wound than any other injury he's
hey,
had.
man, the dude's like upper body's made Kevlar. The lower half is made of like tissue paper.
Glass. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
uh,
they got they said Kittle looks good
oh
after
yeah,
he tore his Achilles against the Eagles, right? In that playoff game.
late, yeah, late in the season.
Yeah. They said he looks good. I wonder, like, he's obviously not going to be like top five tight ends. I don't think, because it'll slow you down regardless of how old you are.
Yeah,
But I think he'll
definitely
be
a major
like
injury, but we'll see what he can do. I don't know if I would draft him in fantasy this year, but
very scary,
yeah,
very scary. Um, and then CMC is always scary.
he is. But yeah, he's so good if he's healthy. So good.
He's scary in two ways. He's scary if you draft him in fantasy, he could get hurt any given week,
Yep.
or he could put up 50 points.
Yeah,
Like
if you're
that's
against it's scary.
there is no in between. He's either destroying you or he's hurt. That's it.
I actually see Brock Purdy having a great year this year. I think he may have because if they're healthy, they have such a good team. They drafted I think the Ole Miss receiver dribbling. I've been here.
That's their whole issue is their health. They're not healthy.
I think he can have like 4,500 yards, 35 to 40 touchdowns. I think if he has all his guys, I like Purdy. I like his makeup. You
Yeah,
know,
I think they'll be solid.
I have
I see
10 wins.
I have him at 12. I think they'll be solid again.
Okay, okay. Rams that finished 12-5, same record. This division was crazy. Besides the Cardinals, how do you see their season shaking out?
Well, they got Miles Garrett.
How can actually? Yeah, no, yeah. They got Trey McDuffie too.
Yeah, yeah.
Their defense is ten
They
times better.
they the only real question mark with them is Puka because he's doing weird stuff and he got hurt
Oh, he
today. I
got hurt. I
saw.
haven't seen it. Is he? Do we know what it is yet?
I don't think so. It could just be like nothing, but you have to watch out for it.
Yeah,
Um, but I mean, if he's not like hurt or suspended for who knows how long, um, I mean, Stafford's reigning MVP. Looks like he didn't lose any steps at all.
biggest cat.
Their defense only got better. I think they are a 13 or 14 win team.
I could see that. Honestly, they're so good, but they're just one Stafford injury away from them.
Ty Simpson?
Hey, Ty Simpson, you never know. He'll be the next Brady. I'm gonna say this, and I'm probably gonna get some crazy backlash for it. I'm not the biggest Matthew Stafford fan. I don't think he should be a 99 in Madden. He's probably gonna be top 10 in the NFL like player rating or rankings this year, which I don't think he's even close to being a top 10
Won
player.
MVP.
Okay, MVP on a down year. I thought that should have been Drake May's award. Personally. Personally, I thought that was Drake May's award. think he
The
got
schedule?
I think everyone is obsessed with Matthew Stafford and how he's playing in his late career. Look, if anyone had a team like he had, if you had Devontae Smith and a coach,
Adams.
yeah, Devontae Adams, Puka Nakua, Kyron Williams, and a coach that will call literally pass plays at the 2 yard line, yeah, you could be MVP. Inflated stats to me. He's great quarterback up here. The no look passes, I'm over it. They're not cool anymore. Like, I'm not a Matthew Stafford fan. I think his career is overall great. That Super Bowl helped him. If he didn't get the Super Bowl, he was not going to be a Hall of Famer. That's just me. I
Man.
see them finishing with 14 wins if he's healthy.
Yeah, I don't think he's that great. But I see him winning 14 games.
Look, if he's healthy, they're a well-oiled machine. He's been in that for like 5 years, 6 years now. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Super Bowl champs, Seahawks,
Mm,
14-3. Do you see any regression?
slightly. I mean, look, you lost Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl MVP. It's fine. You replaced him with Jadarian Price.
Very good.
Zach Charbonnet should come back, but he in the playoffs they didn't really need him. So like, look, I mean, it's it's mostly the same group of dudes, so they shouldn't be like bad. But
Yeah.
I don't think they get above like I see him winning 12 games. It depends. Like Sam Darnold, we're not saying like he's top 10, right? We're saying
Matthew Stafford. Record showed it.
Mhm.
Sam Darnold better than Matthew Stafford. Record showed it. The way he played in the
um,
playoffs, he was lights out. If he keeps that up, this team's gonna have another shot. I'm I'm not a believer in him. The defense will keep them in games because they're very elite. See them 12, 12 to 13 wins.
I agree. I'm putting him at 12. I just think it depends. Like Sam Darnold, as long as he's just steady, they're gonna be fine.
Exactly. If he doesn't turn
I
the ball
mean,
over,
yeah,
solid.
JSN's crazy. Um, yeah, but I think the Rams, it's their division to lose this year, honest, which is crazy because they have a Super Bowl champs in their division.
Yeah.
But like, they're just so good. Like they're so good. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. They lost an NFC championship game and got better. Like
Yeah,
10 times better. And
they
then
added
getting Aaron Donald back. Crazy.
that. That would be crazy.
We got less than a minute left. Let's wrap things up.
Yeah. Um. Any last comments about any of the teams?
AFC East sucks.
Okay. 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 And with that, all right. Thanks, guys, for chilling with us.